Welcome back guys to Marvel Champions the card game, the Mad Titan Shadow expansion playthrough. Before we fight Thanos, I've changed up Adam Warlock's pre-con deck to a different build. I call it the whole list deck the Omni-Deck. It's a very well-rounded utility deck, capable of handling side schemes, minions, high damage and all sorts. So if you're new to Adam Warlock and want to see his actual cards, go to my first video against Ebony Moore to learn about how he works, how his cards work, his hero cards. Other than that, we're going to go through his actual aspect cards here. So Adam Warlock has no actual aspect. You use aspects from all four. The only stipulation is you cannot include more than one copy of each non-Adam Warlock card, and you must include an even number of cards for each of the four aspects. So I've got 5 from each of the 4 aspects, and also I've got 5 basic cards too. So let's go through leadership first. So basically there's a lot of allies, Avenger allies, because we're going to keep out constantly pumping out allies, build up our board state, upgrades like more defense, more attack, more thwart, and then use Carnate Blast and our upgrades to do massive damage, discarding cards we need to get past toss status cards and crash icons and stun cards and stuff. So leadership cards first. So Squirrel Girl, cheap ally, deal damage to each anyone she's played, so really good card for getting rid of toss status cards, or just basically wiping out loads of minions. We also have a copy of Maria Hill. Great card because she only costs 2, she has 2 thwarts, so she's pretty good. After you play her, draw a card. So if you use a dual resource card and play her, she replaces herself. It's a pretty good card to have out. I kept a summoning spell from the pre-con deck because basically you play this card for 2. There's a card cost off your deck to get an ally card, like ally to play under your control. We have a lot of allies here, so we're bound to get one pretty soon. So we also have Avengers Assemble. Because we've got a lot of Avengers in the deck itself, ready each Avenger character you control until the end of the phase, they all get +1 thought and attack. So I have quite a few allies out. Command the Triskelion for extra allies, get to 4 allies. I can do massive damage or massive thwart. So onto the Justice cards now. So Quake is just a great ally. 2 attack, it's pretty handy. But after minion schemes, exhaust Quake and deal 2 damage to that minion. So pretty good for getting rid of minions and their scheming ways. Wiccan's a pretty fun card. Avenger again. So after he thwarts, start calling out a deck, discard it. For each boost icon, discard this way, do 1 damage to an enemy. So he's pretty good because you can thwart and attack basically at the same time and get around retaliate with that ability and stun. Hurricane Tuition, extra thwart because our stats are quite low, only 1 thwart, so that's pretty handy for us. And Skill Investigator, which basically after defeat a side scheme, exhaust it to draw a card. There's quite a few side schemes in this expansion, so it's pretty handy to have. And lastly, Under Surveillance, attached to the main scheme. Increase the target threat value of the attached scheme by 4. Because quite a few of these scenarios, there's just 1 or maybe 2 tops main schemes, and once they're gone, you lose. So having this out helps out a little bit. Plus, all the cards here can be discarded for its ability for different effects, so they are all useful too. Onto the protection cards now. There's no allies in here now, so we have Electrostatic Armor. After defending against an attack, do 1 damage back to attacking character. Just a great card for getting tough status cards, because a lot of villains in this game, in this expansion, will get a boost card or give a tough status card after the attack. So they'll do attack, get a tough status card, you defend, and then resolve this to get rid of a tough status card again. It's pretty handy. So deflection, we take amount of damage from attack, prevents to 5 of that damage, and discard cards from the top of your deck equals the amount of damage prevented this way. So with Soul World out, we can discard our whole deck, get a counter on there, and then heal up super fast. So discarding our entire deck isn't that bad for us actually. We also have Night Nurse, so heal 1 and get a status card from a hero. So pretty good if we're stunned or confused, and we'll need to get rid of that card quickly. Med Team just handy for healing. 3 counters, exhausted, heal 2. Armor Vest, cheap upgrade, extra defense. Giving us 3 defense in total, it just makes it nice and rounded. You know, more protection, but basically we can. With Adam Warlock, you'll find oftentimes you'll sit back and defend more often than anything else. He uses events for doing more damage, as ability for more damage and thwarting. Onto the aggression cards now. So we have a Valkyrie, the Avenger ally. 1 thwart, 2 attack. When she enters play, does 2 damage to a minion, or 3 if you pay for using an energy resource. So she can get rid of pesky minions a lot faster. Tigra, she obviously when she attacks for 2 and defeat a minion, you can heal 1 from her. With his ability, you can also heal more. And combining her with Boot Camp, she can attack for 3 each time and defeat minions and heal herself. So she's pretty handy to have in this scenario, this expansion. Sorry. Spider Girl, another Avenger ally. Combined with stuff like Avengers Tower and the Comic Staff, she's like basically a free ally. To play her from your hand, stun and confusing minions, so she's also really good because a lot of tough minions in this set. Boot Camp is for 3. Each ally you control is +1 attack, so combine with all the allies we already have, we're going to get a lot of allies. Combine that with Avengers Assemble, do massive damage with that card. And combat trains get our attack up to 2 because our attack is quite pitiful at 1. So onto the basic cards now. So Sorcerer Supreme makes a return, upgrade for 2. We are Mystic, so we can play it, and we get +1 hand size when in hero mode. So it's pretty good for us. We can draw a lot of cards, if our deck quite fast, it helps out quite a bit. Avengers Tower now, so if each of your allies Avenger trait, increase your ally by 1. So with that address Gillian, we can have 5 allies out at once, so super handy. And also, exhaust this tower and reduce the cost of the next Avenger ally play this phase by 1. So all our sort of 2 and 3 cheap Avenger allies will cost a lot less with this. And lastly, just 1 of each of the resource cards. As you can see, there's no more than 1 of each non-Adam Warlock card, so very hard to build around. So that's it for the deck overview. So we're going to go into game now against Thanos to see how this deck works in action. So Thanos is very, very tough. He's not like Ronan difficult, he's just very tricky. He requires, you know, constant monitoring. There's the Infinity Stones, got some tough attachments, some tough minions. But his treachery cards are not that bad really. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so Med Team, Cosmic Awareness, Maria Hill, 2 resource cards, Comic Staff. Don't need Med Team, discard that. Don't need Cosmic Awareness, actually we could get rid of that straight away, so we'll keep that. Bonus Valence, fantastic. So first of all, Energy for Comic Staff, Exhaust Comic Staff, Cosmic Awareness from Maria Hill, draw a card. Comic Blast is always good. We'll play Strength to put on surveillance on the main scheme to help us out a little bit. We'll save Comic Stuff. We will flip this over. And then we're going to thwart for 3, get it down nice and low. Because until that goes, we cannot actually attack Thanos. So that's how we'll go over. So 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got Tiger, Boot Camp, Genius, 2 Comic Blasts. So a lot of damage just go. So let's see how that goes. So first of all, 1 threat on the main scheme. So rather than being 12, it's now on 14 main threshold. He attacks, I'll let Maria Hill to defend, so 3 plus 4, 5 is plenty. She's gone. This resolves, heal 3, can't heal, but it's a face down boost card. Ooh. And the counter card is Blood to Spare, search your counter deck for a Black Order minion and put into play, engage with us. So the Black Order minions are all pretty tough. But probably the easiest one to fight is probably Ebony Maw because, you know, he's got 1 scheme on attack, 6 health and villainous. So he's not that bad really. So you can go there, engage with us. That's his boost card. Back to us. So we're going to play Genius, Comic Blast, force Ebony Maw, and discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Extra 1 damage. That's 5 damage. An attack to get him gone. And then I'm going to play Comic Staff, Boot Camp, Comic Blast for Tigra and have her get rid of this side scheme finally. That's that gone and ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a constant flow of allies out here, pretty good. Triskelion, Quake. Quantum Magic I don't really need, so Quake can go up next. So 2 on there. He attacks for a lot now, so we have to defend with Tigra. So 2, 3, 3. Oof, that's that gone, but still got some nasty cards there gone. This goes down, says the Power Stone makes us stunned, and Inevitable gives Thanos 1 face down boost cards, so not too bad. So we're going to exhaust Comic Staff and Quantum Magic for Quake. We're going to play Quantum Magic for Cosmic Ward and save Triskelion. We'll have me and Quake both attack for 3, getting down to 13. And ready up. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Another ally. Ooh. Got the Cape and Mystic Senses, perfect, and an ally there. That's pretty good. So if I can get these 2 out, I'll be pretty good. I can ready up and draw cards really easily. So 1 on here, no boost card, I'm going to have to find with Quake, doing a lot of damage, so 3, oof, another 1 of the standard cards there, 3, give fast tough status card, imitating, but not too bad, and this resolves, so we are stunned unfortunately. Counter card is the scheme, so nope, this cancels that, Thank God for that, it's always good. So stunned and tough, that's pretty annoying. Exhaust the staff, deflection for its cape. We're going to, let's see, we're going to attack, we'll attack to remove this. We'll play Triskilling with his ability to give him plus on to all his stats, trigger this, ready him up. And then we're going to just wait with these two, and then with his extra stats, we're just going to, that's fought for 2. Get it down nice and low. There we go. Keep him in check. There we go. So keep these 3, 4, 5. So we've got Armor Vest, Sorcerer Supreme, Definite and Mystic Senses. Perfect cards next. Skill Investigator's okay, but I'm not really going to use it much. So one on there. He attacks. I will defend because he's going to do a lot of damage. So 3 plus that is 4. So 1, 2 down to 9. This goes into play. Time Stone as I put extra threat on the main scheme. Discard the top 4 cards of my deck, place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type. Counter card is Deviant Syndrome with Insight 1, so that's on there straight away. Give Thanos to a status card. If you cannot, place 2 threats on the main scheme. Okay, so that goes in place. It's on 5. Not too bad. So my go now. So I'm going to exhaust this. So exhaust this, and it's going to investigate it for Sorcerer Supreme. We'll play these 2 because I want out some defense for Wiccan. I'll have Wiccan Thought for 1. So Wiccan Thoughts. So I've got a card deck is discarded. If each boost icon, deal 1 damage to the enemy. Doesn't matter because it's got a tough status card. All side scheme there, when pesky and irritating. That's that gone, ready up. So we're going to try and build up our board state here. Very slow deck, very slow pace, but let's keep at it. So 4 and 5. Oh, that's 6 because of the Supreme. So no allies yet, but we've got Soul World, a good card. Cosmic Wolf Treacheries, Avengers Tower, and Summoning Spell. So some good cards there to come next. Back on 5 for this. He attacks, I will defend. So 3, 4. Take 2, down to 7. It's got top 4 cards in my deck, and for each card the type, put a threat on the main scheme. So we've got Upgrade, Event, Ally, that's 3 on the main scheme. And counter card is I'm Inevitable, give Thanos 1 face down boost card. Okay, not too bad. So my go now, we are going to play Avengers Assemble and the Comic Staff, Avengers Tower. We're going to discard her Intuition, remove 2 threat from the scheme, which in turn triggers the cape. And then we're going to play these 2 for Summoning Spell. So I've got across my deck, so again, Ally. 1, 2, there we go, last card's an Ally. I'm going to face down and counter card. Didn't play, so can't deal 2 damage to pay no resources for Valkyrie, so it just sits there anyway. But we're going to thwart with Wiccan. Get it down to there. Top card and counter deck is discarded and extra damage is dealt, so just 1. Not too bad. Attack with Valkyrie 2, so down to 10, and we're going to thwart for 1 with Adam Warlock down to there. So that's that done. Ready up. So extra and counter cards now, so be careful, and an extra boost card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've got Strength, Cosmic Awareness for the main schemes, good, and a lot of defensive cards there. So that's our next turn, is all about defense. So that's a pretty good draw actually. So back up to 5 now. This is on. Wiccan can defend because a lot of damage, so 2, 3. It's got an ally, upgrade control. I'll discard Avengers. Oh no, I'll discard Valkyrie. So 3, 4, 5, 6, lots of damage. So Wiccan's definitely gone. That was a bad hit. Avatar of Death, when revealed, Thanos attacks you, overkill and piercing. Defend, so 3 plus. Defeats the ally, no, it's fine. So just 3, I take 1. And encounter card is, I'm going to Phase Stone card goes down. Reality Stone, discard stuff. Encounter card is Tribute, so Crash Icon, 2 on the side scheme, when defeated, to the player defeat this side scheme, a face down encounter card. So that's going to be tough for us. We can get around this though with our ability, so that's not too bad. So what we're going to do is, we're going to play Strength and Comic Staff for Med Team. 3 counters on it. Cosmic Awareness for the armor. I'm going to exhaust this and take a counter off to heal 2. So back up to 8, and we will ready up. No allies this time, so pretty bad. 2, 3, 4, and 6. We've got 2 allies there, Maria Hill. Just a slogfest. This is such a slow match. 6 on there. He attacks, I'll defend. So 3, 4, 5, 6 against 2 is 4. I'm down to 4. Ping 1 back because of the army. It's resolved. Discard an ally, support, upgrade, control. I'll discard the army. Fair enough. And then counter card is Master of the Stones. Attach to Thanos, +1 scheme, +1 attack. When he activates, put top card of the stone deck into play, and then at the end, discard this card. Basically, it's extra stone house faster, and extra attack for him as well, so it's pretty bad for it. I'm going to exhaust the staff, exhaust the tower. Let's play Maria Hill. You draw a card. Carnage Blast again. Let's do some damage. So I'm going to play Carnage Blast. So I'm going to Genius Carnage Blast. 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 4 cards of a deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2 different types. That's 2 damage. Down to 3. We're going to play Pit the Troll. He has toughness, so he takes some hits there. And we're also going to thwart with Maria Hill for 2. This goes. We get a face down and counter card. Pretty irritating. I'm going to discard Night Nurse to heal 1 from my ally and triggers ability to ready up. Then we're going to have him thwart for 1, keep us down a bit. Next turn we'll go for the kill. Well, stage 1 anyway. Ready up. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cosmic Ward, Carnage Blast. Magic's pretty useless, but I can get back the door resource cards, so it's okay, I suppose. And Deflection. Okay, so his go now. So that's on 6. He attacks. Petrol can defend. Toughness. So 3, 4, I'll take 7. It's a lot of damage. That should be in play. So that resolves. So I'm confused. Then this one comes down for next turn. For a minion. That sucks. First counter card is Mad Titan. Top card of the stone deck into play. Oh, we've got 2 cards now. He's got a face down boost card. So he's got 2 stones at once in play, which is pretty powerful. Space and Reality. And the regular counter card is Super Giant. 2 scheme, 2 attack, 5 health, quick strike. Attacks damages the character is stunned. So defend me, that's fine. Didn't damage me, so I'm okay. Onto my go now. So I'm going to exhaust 1 of this and heal 2. Re-heal can just do the thing and just thwart quite a bit. That's 2 off there. Discard Quake. Remove 2 back from the scheme. Triggers this. Raise Adam Warlock. I'm going to play Quantum Magic and Deflection of Carnage Blast. Discard 2 cards. 1, 2. That's more than enough damage to kill Super Giants. And I'm going to play Cosmic Magic for Cosmic Ward to get rid of a pesky Treachery card. And I'm just going to attack, getting down to 2. Let's keep the momentum going. Ready up. So it's going to be a nice big hit now. We've got a face down boost card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got Spider Girl, Mystic Senses. So Spider Girl, Mystic Senses, definitely. Maybe I'll invest. Pretty good. So this is on 3. He attacks. So Maria Hill can defend. Actually, Petrol can defend. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard ally support control. Okay, so he's gone. As the support ally goes, I'll discard Maria Hill. Unfortunately, so these resolve now. So discard cards off the deck to get a minion. And put into play engage with me. There is none. So that stops the search, but I do get a Starvation token onto the main scheme, which is pretty bad. This goes as well. Discard an ally or go support our control. Oh, that's annoying. Discard Bed Team. That can go. And the counter card is Super Giant. Again, with Quick Strike. Defend. That's annoying. Okay. Still a Cosmic Ward save though, so that's not too bad. We'll exhaust the staff, exhaust Avengers Tower to play Spider Girl to confuse and stun a minion. That'll buy us some time. We'll play Mystic Senses and Combat Training. Mystic Senses. That'll help us out a bit. So finally, look at attack to finish off stage 1 of Thanos. So stage 2, a little bit similar. He has 2 scheme, 3 attack, 23 hit points. He has Stalwart again. He has Toughness. And the only thing different is we have to search the counter deck for his helmet attached to Thanos. His helmet gives him Retaliate 1. So watch out for that. It's going to slow us down. After we attack, we can discard a mental and physical resource to discard the card. I don't have those 2. So going to discard Armor Vest to heal 1 from an ally. Triggers the Cake, raised for Adam. Triggers Mystic Studies to get a card. Avengers Assemble. I'm going to attack to remove this. I will take 1 damage, but at least he's so his card's gone. So ready up. So I've got to get rid of that helmet if I can. So 3, 4, perfectly 6. Summoning spell, Soul Ward, okay. So we've got extra encounter card, sucks. So here's go now. So 2 extra on the scheme. He attacks. Let's see. I'll defend. So 4, 5, 6 off 2 is 4. So down to 1. Woo. This goes. It's getting quite scary. Counter card. First one is Deviant Syndrome. I'm going to cancel that with my Cosmic Ward. Good card. Another encounter card is Inevitable. Give him 1 face down boost card. Okay, there we go. I've got to get to Alter Ego soon. So before we do Alter Ego, let's see what we can do first. So flip. Actually no. We will discard Intuition. Take 2 threats off the scheme, which will ready up Adam Warlock with this and draw a card into Studies. So Cosmic Blast. We're then going to attack Spider Girl. I know she's got Retaliate, so she will die. We're down to 21. There we go. So to heal a little bit now. So I'm going to play Comic Staff and play Soul Ward to play Summoning Spell to discard cards to get an ally. 1 of Squirrel Girl straight away. So 1 to that, 1 to Thanos. Down to 20. I need to get rid of that card. I can't. I need to heal. So we'll play Avengers Assemble for Cosmic Ward. And we will flip him over. We'll discard Cosmic Awareness to remove this. Recover for 3. 1, 2, 3, that to 4. And Squirrel Girl can just thwart to keep that down a little bit from getting to the maximum. Because that scheme advances, it's bad for us. So ready up. There we go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got Comic Blast twice. That'll take a lot of damage. Do at least 10 of these 2. We'll be halfway there, so it should be okay. So up on there a bit now. It's on 4. He schemes for 3, 4, 5. They're confused, don't scheme. First counter card is Treachery, is cancelled, so no surge happens. And second one is Prox Midnight, Great Piercing. Okay, pretty tough. So let's recover first. Back up to 7. Flip him over. Discard Boot Camp, it's the 2 damage to enemy. 1, 2. And ready up Adam Warlock with ability. And draw a card. Quake. Let's do Genius, like Energy, for Comic Blast. I'll take 1 off Retaliate and do 4 to Thanos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 14. Discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 extra aspects, that's 2 extra damage. He's down to 12. I'm going to play Exhaust Tower, Exhaust Staff to play, and Night Nurse to play Tigra. We'll have Tigra just attack Thanos. I know it's Retaliate, I know there's minions there, but I can't afford to engage the minions, so I'm going to go straight for the kill. Down to 10. I'll say Comic Blast and Quake for next turn. I could attack with Thanos and Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl will die. But I want these to defend for these, so I'm going to just attack. I'm going to just thwart the Thanos over Adam Warlock. Thwart for 1. Get down a bit. And ready up. So we've got 10 health left to kill Thanos. What we can do is, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hit Charles Maria Hill. So I've got a lot of chump blockers here and a Conic Blast, so should hopefully have us in the bag this go. So first of all, let's do this properly, just in case. So 2 on there. That shouldn't play last go, my bad. That should be there, so we're getting confused after this. So not the worst one, so not too bad. So he attacks, so I will have... I'll have Squirrel Girl defend, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squirrel Girl is obliterated. She's a bit dead. Proximate Knight has piercing. That'll stun though, I don't want that. Defend Super Giant with that, so nothing happens. And we'll take the 3 off Proximate Midnight. 1, 2, 3. And counter this resolve, so we are confused. So counter card is Mad Titan. Top card Fate Stone deck in play. Soulstone is going to heal 3. We don't want that. So I'm going to try and kill him this go if I can, because I don't want him to heal. So what can we do here? I'm going to take 1 off Retaliate anyway, so that's going to suck. So we're going to exhaust Tower and Staff for Maria Hill. Draw a card. Med Team. We'll do Conic Blast, see what happens. So Skill Investigator and Med Team for Conic Blast. So that's 4. I'll take 1 from Retaliate right now. We'll do 4 to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 6. Do 4 cards. Come on, give me 1 of each aspect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, just 2. He's down to 4. Okay, what can I do here? I might have this in the bag if I just do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play these 2 for Quake. I'm going to attack with Tigray. She dies. 2 damage to the enemy. He's down to 2. Attack with Quake. Retaliate kills Quake. But actually it doesn't, because he is dead. There we go. And that's the game over. That was a hard matchup. That was extremely hard. Basically, his allies are all super elite, super tough. The stone gauntlet is quite challenging to keep an eye on that. I put an Surveillance up there. I didn't quite use it, but it's super essential because when this flips over, it's extremely bad. Basically, Thanos snaps your deck in half. You put your deck back together. Top half of your deck from the game is gone. So it makes it super, super hard to win if that stage is on stage 2. So that's it for the Adam Warlock Omni build deck. Very versatile, very fun deck to play through. Any questions about this deck or this game or this villain or how anything works, comment down below. If you can like, subscribe, appreciate that, and thank you for watching.